Boys and girls, it's time for some Video Game Immaculate Grid. Are you excited?
I'm kind of excited.
I've
done
got
so poorly the
trepidation.
last several. I'm not very excited.
Alex, I'm pretty disappointed in your performance, honestly.
Hey,
I'm not.
Alex, you're doing better than me. My new goal for these is to get one right. If I can get one right, I'm happy.
I don't think we wanted to say this, but Alex, if you don't win this one, you're off the cast.
Yeah,
This is it. So like,
that would be the next.
know.
I mean, I'm
would
on
be
a
the next
three-peat
right
right now, right?
Yeah, so I will bring that up. Yes. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
We'll talk about that. Welcome to Video Game Immaculate Grid, the puzzle game where the games are made up, scores don't matter, and the game master can't build puzzles. VGig, as we call it, takes our cast members' game knowledge that puts it to the test. This is puzzle number 6. Very excited. Let me go over the details of the rules before we start. Make sure everybody's on the same page. 1, we use Moby Games database. Of course, 2, to be used for Video Game Immaculate Grid has to have a minimum of 5 critic reviews. 3, points are based on the number of games. And Ben, yes, I have fixed this since last week. I do apologize. I think they are correct now. If there's one answer, it's worth 10 points. 2 answers, 9, so on and so forth, down to 1. I was off, and I got called out last time.
Why'd you point that to me? Did I call you out?
Yeah, you're the one who called me out. You don't remember this?
Oh, no. Well,
I couldn't
He's
sleep
pretty
that
drunk.
night. Could not sleep that night. Number 4, 3 strikes and you're out, but points still stand at the end of the game, so you can still win. 5, the most points at the end of the game, wins the title of Chad's temporary best friend. Number 6, saying final answer locks in your answer to the Game Master. 7, games are locked out unless they are the only answer for a 10-point space. 8, items included this week are collections, definitive editions, deluxe editions, remasters, remakes, and we are excluding expansions. Bonus points available this week. 2 each, and we will go over those in un segundo,
I have
as they
a
say
fine
in
print
Spanish.
question.
Yes, what's your fun question?
Chad's temp best friend. Is there a time limit for that?
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes.
Oh,
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
But it's pretty cool. I mean, honestly.
I thought maybe it would be from like this cast to the next cast because like
Oh.
somebody else like
Honestly,
take that.
since you are a Triple Crown winner of VGig, I will let you decide the duration of the title of Chad's temporary best friend. How about that?
Yeah, I mean we could just do it till next cast and then
Okay,
you
2
know,
weeks, a fortnight.
if the
Got
VGig
it.
happens, like you could come up with something else, I guess.
Okay, cool. All right, let's set up the grid, which is already set up here. We're going to talk about the scores. Right now, Chad is in fact in the lead with 3 wins. Yes, that is correct. 3
baffled.
W's. Alex has 1. Jake and Ben, I need you to represent.
But Alex won the first one and I won just 3 in a row after that.
Yeah,
Yep.
Caleb has 1 too.
Oh, okay.
I think there was a
We've done that
swap in
many
there.
already.
Yeah, this is number 6. So if you do math,
my
3 plus
gosh.
1 plus 1's 5, and now this is number 6. So yeah. Anyway,
That's hard.
points. Let's take a look at the points on the board this week. Last week it was a little bit complicated. I decided to simplify a little bit for this week. There are more games on the board, more things for you to guess. And last but not least, let's talk about the categories. Have first, remastered games. By the way, I think the way I'm going to phrase this is the title of this VGig is that game was just so good that ...
Oh,
So, remastered games.
shoot, I probably
Second
haven't
category.
played any of them then.
Series adapted games, meaning that this game was adapted to a TV series.
Oh boy.
And last but not least, tabletop adapted games.
I'm losing this
This
week.
does include board games and card games for what it's worth.
Is this video games that were turned into a tabletop game or the reverse?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. No, video games that were turned into a tabletop game. In the other 3 categories, we have a Moby Score of 8.8. We have been doing critic scores ever, I think since we started this, but Moby Score is essentially just an amalgam of critic scores and user scores. So I think it just gives us a slightly more accurate representation of like a greater audience rather than just having critics do it.
Sure.
So this is kind of narrowing down that field a little bit. So a Moby Score of 8.8 out of 10. We also have a release 2016. And last but not least, we have publisher Ubisoft.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's roll
Ubisoft,
1d5. If I roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's one of you guys. If 5 or 6, we'll re-roll. Let's see what happens here. The good old dice. Man, every time it just works. Jake, you are going to be the first person up this week.
Oh,
yes, sir.
no.
Aren't you excited?
I guess. Okay.
Oh, let me give you 2 quick caveats because I did say there are bonus points. Importantly, bonus points are going to be awarded. It is 2 points per thing that you give me. But when you guess a series adapted game or a tabletop adapted game, if you can tell me both the name or either the name or the release year of what that thing is, whether it's a series or a board game or card game or whatever, I will give you 2 bonus points for each of those.
If I get it wrong, do I not get anything?
You don't get anything. You don't get anything. You have to get it right, and then I'll give you bonus points on top of it.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do series adapted games, Moby Score of 8 or more. The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, well.
Final answer.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Series adapted games, Moby Score 8.8 plus. That is correct.
Let's go.
That is correct for 9 points for Jake. You're on the board. Ben, what do we got?
Remind me, we can't guess something that can we guess something that's in the same slot if we, or is it already taken? It's already taken. All right.
Once a slot is taken, you cannot guess any of the other games that were in that slot.
All right. I'm going to do Remastered Games released 2016, and I'm going to say, I will
say, before you guess anything, I will say remastered titles do not hold the same slot position as a non-remastered title, so keep that in mind. Like if you were to say like, Quake and then Quake Remastered, those are 2 different things.
Noted.
One other question about that. Is a remaster and a remake the same or different?
They're the same. For this specific purpose, they are
fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think this came out in 2016. I'm hoping I'm right. I'm going to say Skyrim Special Edition.
Okay, you're going to say 2016 remastered game.
I know. Chad's laughing at me like I'm a complete idiot.
No, I'm laughing because I feel like any date there, Skyrim can still work.
Say any year, and Skyrim probably came out that year. It's actually a really good guess.
Yeah, final answer.
All right. Based on the database. However, I tell you what, I will give you some points if I can find that there was a Skyrim release in 2016, because I think that is only fair.
It's gotta be, man.
So we're gonna go. Let me do this real quick.
Well, it's not my turn. I'm checking.
I would check on the Moby Games database. It'll tell you all the releases by platform. You can check elsewhere too, but just let me know. All right, on to Alex. What are we gonna guess here?
Remastered Games 8.8 plus, Last of Us Remastered.
I don't know what this means. It says June 4th, 2016. And then it came out October 28th, 2016, special edition.
Yeah, I'm seeing Skyrim Special Edition 2016.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's not classified as a remaster or remake. I will have to look. I tell you what,
It's a quote-unquote special edition.
Well, I'm just saying, can we find it in Moby Games to figure out when
it says it's a remaster for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows.
Wow. You know what, Ben? Do you want those points?
I would love those points.
All right.
Take us X away.
Yes!
We will give you 3 points on the board. That is no longer on the board. It's just going to be grayed out, but just keep in mind there is Skyrim Special Edition there for 3 points for Ben.
Fair enough.
Okay. Alex, what was your guess again?
Remastered Games 8.8 plus, The Last of Us Remastered.
Final answer?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you guys taking the easy ones?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
I will say, I did look up Skyrim's... Oh, no, it's a very special edition. Never mind.
Jake, I didn't give you the opportunity here, but if you want to take it, bonus points are still on the board for your guess previously. Because you didn't say anything, and we kind of skipped on past it.
Yeah, well, I got nervous. I didn't want you to take away my points. I felt good about The Last of Us. What year did The Last of Us TV show come out? Recently. One of the last few.
You can guess a year if you want. It's up to you. Or you can just not.
Will you
guess.
take away my points if I'm wrong?
I will not take away points for a wrong answer, but you only get one guess.
Okay, 2022.
Final answer?
Final answer. Okay.
Nice try. Chad, we're on to you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go Remastered Games Ubisoft.
Ooh.
I'm hoping this is right, but who knows? Prince of Persia. Land Before Time?
Final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
Was that a remake?
That is incorrect. I'm sorry. That is one strike for Chad.
I feel like they remastered some of them. I just don't know which
that was
ones.
like a brand new game.
They were working on a Prince of Persia remaster, but it's been in development hell forever.
Is that what's
But there
happening?
are multiple games called Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
There are a lot of titles.
So I
Prince
don't
Persia.
know. I mean, it's not like a remaster. I don't know.
Jake, you are back up. 9 points on the board.
Shoot. Okay, quick question.
Yes.
Series adapted. Is that TV shows only, or do
is.
movies count as well?
Only TV shows.
Shit, then I have no
Actually,
idea.
Can
I
I
was gonna
tack
say
on a
Prince of
question to
Persia
his
for that.
question?
Yeah,
For
but it's
series,
not.
series adapted, released 2016. Is that the TV show came out in 2016
That
or
is
the video game?
It-
Okay,
the-
the
it
game.
is video game Immaculate Grid, not
yeah.
TV
Yeah,
show
yeah.
or series
Just-
Immaculate
okay.
Grid.
There was some confusion, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
you're good. You're good. You're good.
Thank you for the clarification.
No problem. Also, it is the second round. So if you guys want clues at this point, Jake, this is the first round of that. So I can dole out some clues as needed.
I'll take a clue for series adapted Ubisoft because I really
Series adapted
cannot think
Ubisoft.
of what it would be.
All right,
I guess
series
for
I have a
adapted
thought.
Ubisoft. Cyber battles in a networked world revisited.
Is 9 mean there's only one answer?
9 means there's 2. 10 means there's 1.
Uh,
Oh, that was a movie.
I don't know. I'm gonna go for a different one.
'Kay.
I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I'll do tabletop-adapted games.
'Kay.
Moby Score 8.8 or higher.
'Kay.
I'm gonna go with Bloodborne. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yes,
That is correct. That is correct. 8 more points for Jake.
Let's go.
All right, before we move on, bonus
That's
points.
7,
Can
right?
you tell me the name of the game or the year?
The name of the... Oh.
And you
I
have to
mean,
get it
if-
exactly.
I have to
for
get it
this.
exactly.
Yes.
That was 7 points, right? Not 8.
Hold on, let me take it off there.
Alex, don't.
7 points. Yep.
Yeah.
thank you.
Alex, why do you like this?
wanna
Bloodborne the
make
card
sure.
game. Final answer.
Do you want to guess a year? Each thing is worth 2 points for what it's worth.
2016.
Final answer on both those.
Yep. Final answer. Lock it in. Yeah.
That is a double.
Can you tell me what it is
incorrecto.
called?
I can tell you. It is called Bloodborne, the board game, and it was
Damn
released
it! I
in.
was so close.
It was released in 2021.
What? No way.
Yep.
That's
100%.
crazy. I thought
What
it was
is
older than
time?
that.
Ben, you are up.
What even is time?
I have another question.
Yeah, you always have questions.
I have so many questions because I'm usually wrong, but I
No,
like.
It's fine.
Listen,
What's your question? I'm
All
listening.
right, it's specifically related to the tabletop adapted.
Got
Does the one I'm thinking of right now, the
Mhm.
title of the tabletop game does not actually say the title of the video game whatsoever, but it's based on the video game.
Ooh, I could potentially give you points for it. It depends on what it is. I'll have to look it up. Or
So
the
the goal
one-
this week is to just get things that aren't
Yeah.
technically
Just
in your list of
super
things.
skirt. Super
So
skirt.
I'm thinking, and I don't know if this is 2016. I think it might have been, but I think tabletop-adapted games 2016 was that when they released the physical Gwent card game based on The Witcher. Is what I'm thinking.
Ooh. So this would be technically you'd be guessing The Witcher.
I think I'm technically guessing The Witcher 3 or The Witcher
Yeah.
series, but the board game I'm thinking of is Gwent. I'm not sure if it came out in 2016 or not. It might have come out later because I don't remember when the game came out, but I'm going to say final answer.
Okay.
All right.
The Witcher
The-
came out in 2015. Witcher 3.
Did they make a physical version of Gwent?
Yeah, I have
They
it.
did.
Oh wow,
You
We
have
got
it.
it at PAX.
that's
Or we got
Wow.
like a tester at PAX 1 year for free.
That is 1 strike on the board for Ben. Alex, we are back to you. 9 points on the board. What are you going to guess?
series adapted games. Publisher Ubisoft.
Ooh.
I think it's Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Went the card game came out in
What?
2017.
Series adapted games, publisher Ubisoft. Is that your final answer?
Made
Yeah.
a series off of that?
No, they didn't apparently.
That is incorrect.
Well, did they? But like not.
Or maybe it's not out yet. I remember a press conference, a crazy man being on stage for this.
All right. You in the same boat as me where it says coming soon?
Chad, we are back to you.
Oh God.
It is not out, Alex. By the way.
Okay. So it's in production still.
Yes.
Dang.
Well, I don't even know if it's in production. It just says soon. You know, like the classic. Oh yeah, sure, it's coming.
Soon.
That is one strike for you on the board. Chad, what would you like to guess here, buddy? You got 0 points. This is not looking like a Triple Crown winner.
This isn't boding well for me. I don't really have any guesses for any of these anymore after Prince of Persia happened.
Yoinks!
Take the hint. Take the hint.
It's funny because you know
you
so
know
many
what?
of these things.
I will take the hint. You know what? Publisher Ubisoft Remastered. Please hint me.
Publisher Ubisoft Remastered. You want a hint? Let's go with Uncover a Revolutionary's Tale with enhanced visuals.
What?
Can you use that in a sentence?
I will tell you this. Think of the keyword in this sentence is revolutionary. It is a more of a title than it is like a concept. Or more of a role. We'll call it a role. More of a role.
It's like one of those things where like you're just
Yeah.
in the spotlight and you're just
I know.
drawing a blank.
When you see it though, you'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
I'm thinking of so many Revolution titles now. I just can't think of any Ubisoft.
Oh.
Ooh.
I am gonna do. I said wrong. Tabletop-Adapted Games 2016.
Oh.
Dark Souls.
Alex, you may have stumped me here.
That's a good guess.
All right, sorry that I got stumped by Alex's
You're
message.
fine.
What was your?
I can repeat what I said. 2016.
Okay.
Tabletop. Dark Souls.
2016 tabletop. Dark Souls. Final answer.
Say it like that. Yeah, final answer.
Can you give me? I'm gonna tell you this. Can you give me which one?
Oh
What does that mean?
man.
It is based off of one game. Like, there's only one game that came out in 2016 that is a Dark Souls title
Yeah.
that the board game is based off of. Unless you can tell me which one it is, I can't award you the points.
I'm gonna say Dark Souls 3.
Final answer.
Yeah.
That's what I would have said.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
That is correct.
Well,
5 points.
I revisited my dorm room the year that I was playing Dark Souls 2.
All right. Can you tell me, for bonus points, what the name of the game is and what year it was released?
Are we talking for a board game?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
By the
I'm
way,
gonna
that's 5
say-
points for Chad, by the way. Alex.
I feel like it's just Dark Souls the board game.
Final answer?
And then hold on, but you want year, right?
Yeah, but you tell me one at a time, and then I'll validate you.
that'll be my final answer.
Dark Souls, the board game?
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Hey.
correct. 2 bonus points.
All right, and then 2018.
Final answer?
I don't like your the face you made. I don't like that.
I'm looking for this.
Yeah, final answer.
Final answer. That is incorrect. Nice try. It came out in 2017. Alex, I think I'm going to have to award you points here. Even though this is not in the database, I think this is accurate.
What does it say?
There's a Blood Dragon animated series on Netflix
that's
last
Blood
year.
Dragon?
Yeah, last year, and Blood Dragon was published by Ubisoft, so I think it does count, even though it's not correct in the database. Well, I'm
Does it get one
messaging-
less point than the board says because there's one more game? I guess I should get one less point. So never mind. I'm shutting up.
Didn't that
that
thing
was-
come out on Netflix or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's on
okay.
Netflix, yeah.
I will give you those points, Alex. You can have those 8.
8?
Alex, I'm glad
Sorry,
you
7.
and me
There's
we're
4
on the
titles.
strat of
7.
confuse Aaron
7.
by giving
7.
the correct answer.
There's
There's 4
9,
titles.
isn't it?
There's 4
Series
titles.
adapted Ubisoft.
It's supposed to be
All
9.
right. If you're doing that, Aaron, then
So
you gotta
close.
drop. You gotta drop a
What's
point
supposed
off
to
of
be
me.
nine?
It's
Let's be
Series
8.
Adapted Ubisoft.
It's supposed
Bottom
to be 8.
middle.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
An 8,
Oh.
sure, because there's another one.
8.
If you want to do
You
that.
should be getting
8
8
points. Okay.
Aaron, you should drop me down to 2 then instead of 3 points.
Ben, shut your
Yeah.
mouth.
I'm
It's
just
not
trying to be
fair.
nice, guys. We're just skirting this.
I mean-
All right, here.
It won't matter, but it's fine.
All right,
I,
Jake
look,
or
I
Alex
dropped
is
that
do
winning
you think
this,
my
so-
2 to 3 points is going to make a difference?
And
So
mine-
Chad got 2 bonus points there. He should be at 7, and Jake, you are back up.
So if I lose
what's the
this game
scorekeeper doing
by
right now?
1 point, then I'll
Sleep.
apologize.
I didn't know you got
Jake.
the bonus.
Yeah.
He's Googling freaking Captain Laserhawk.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was Far Cry. That's crazy.
So I've got Remastered Games, publisher
We're up to 2 clues,
Ubisoft.
by the way. If you want, you can get as much as 2 clues if you would.
What
like.
do I need a clue for when I got it, baby?
All right, listen.
Remastered Games, Ubisoft, gotta be Assassin's Creed 3.
Hmm.
Final answer.
They
Gotta
remastered
be.
that?
Absolutely, they did.
8 points, baby.
Woo!
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Of all the ones to remaster, why that one? I don't know.
Good
That's
question.
what I was thinking.
Good question.
All right,
Ben.
so Ben guessed the next one, Alex guessed the next one, so
I'm
I
gonna
don't have to
go-
go again.
Ubisoft Tabletop-Adapted Games.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to say Civilization.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Ubisoft
did
doesn't make Civilization.
Oh, they don't?
They do not.
Shit.
That's
Well,
No, it's Firaxis, I believe.
It is Firaxis.
Although, are they a developer or a publisher?
I got messed up. I thought Firaxis was the developer and Ubisoft was the publisher. My bad.
I think, you know what, it's 2K, isn't it? It would be 2K and then
It
Firaxis
is
is the
2K.
developer.
2K. Praxis is the developer, 2K is the publisher, yeah.
Listen,
I
I just play
genuinely
games.
don't know.
I don't pay attention to who makes them or when they're made. I
That's
just
hard.
play them.
That is hard. Alex,
Ubisoft
we are
Tabletop, I don't know.
back to you.
There's apparently a lot of them, though.
Probably just Assassin's Creed.
It could be.
Can I get a hint for
Yeah, you can have as many as 2 hints.
Series Adapts 2016? What's that one?
Series Adapted 2016. Let's go with Masked Rebels navigate Tokyo's shadows, challenging corruption. You get 1 more clue.
Is there another one for that category?
There is another one for that category. We can go with let's go with New Worlds, where daylight and moonlight shape adventures.
What?
Man,
I have no idea.
no idea for either of those clues.
What was the first one again?
First one was Masked Rebels navigate Tokyo's shadows, challenging corruption.
All right, let's think.
You can also just pass if you want to just take a strike, you know?
What about Tabletop Ubisoft? What do I got there?
You can guess there. Nobody's gotten a clue from there yet.
Honestly, Assassin's Creed is a good guess.
Just
Yeah.
saying,
There's like
Assassin's
100
Creed.
of those games. I have no idea if there's a board game, though.
I'm trying to think of other Ubisoft franchises that could have been board gameized. They got
feel like-
Splinter Cell,
I feel like they don't have like a super diverse portfolio.
Rayman.
Did they make a Sims board game? That seems like something they'd make a board game of.
What would that even be about? What would you do?
It's like, I assume Game of Life, but like Sims themed.
You know, okay. Fair point. Fair play.
Let's do Tabletop Ubisoft Assassin's Creed, the board game. Or no, I have to say the game it would be based off of.
Which
Oh, is
Assassin's
it-
Creed?
So I had to pick an
Which
Assassin's
one?
Creed.
Wait, it's
Shoot.
just one. It's gotta be just like all of it, right? It's gotta be just Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's
like the first
Creed.
one.
Yeah, I'm going with the first game, Assassin's Creed. Let's try that.
Final answer?
Yeah. Dang.
Incorrect.
Do we have any more games that you could give clues for 2016 series?
For 2016 series,
We have
yes.
2 so far.
Yeah, there's 3 more titles in here.
All right, yeah, it's
All right,
one
you
more.
get 2 clues. Here you go.
One more clue, yeah.
A tale of vengeance and liberation on the high seas.
What?
They got to be cryptic clues. I can't give you too precise of clues. You got to think. I'm using keywords here
Could
to
you
demonstrate.
say that hint again?
Sure. We'll go with a tale of vengeance and liberation on the high seas.
Just to clarify, is every game in this category started as a video game and then became a TV show?
Yes.
Correct. Cool.
Yes. So I went through and I checked the release date of the game and then checked it against the release date of the series that is based off of it. All of the series releases happened after the game releases.
Cool. So it's not a One Piece. Got it.
All right, we're gonna do one more clue for 2016 series.
All right. Let's go with bonds deepen amidst a pandemic's desolation.
Last of Us again?
Actually, can I give? Hold on. No,
Was
that clue's in the
there
wrong
a Last of
category.
Us
That clue's in the
came
wrong
out?
category. Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the other clue. It should be ancient myths and tactical battles intertwined. That's what it should be.
That sounds like a game I've probably played, and I can't think of what it would be.
That's rough. You would
You
think
can pass if you want and get another clue later.
you would think this would be an easy category because, like, we would have heard about video games becoming shows.
2016 series, yeah.
Yeah.
Series adapted 2016. You know what?
You guys are gonna be mad when you hear one of them, but anyway, we'll go. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna develop a timer for next V gig.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Last time.
Oh no.
Yeah. Are you passing, Chad?
Man, I mean, I want to guess at least one thing, but I have no idea what to guess. Like
Go
the
for
Pirates.
Ubisoft Tabletop.
Ubisoft
There's apparently a
Tabletop,
ton of
that's-
those, and Ubisoft has like 3 franchises. Did they make a Far Cry?
Ubisoft
Far Cry board
Tabletop.
game, maybe.
Maybe.
Let's do a Splinter Cell. Final answer.
Original Splinter Cell.
Yeah, just original Splinter Cell, you know?
Why not?
That's incorrect.
What
straight
other
for Chad.
games does Ubisoft even fucking
I don't know.
make?
I've now guessed 2 separate video games that I
There's no
thought
way.
Ubisoft made that I was wrong about, so I'm just gonna give up on Ubisoft stuff. There's just no way. It's not gonna happen.
We have what, one more hint
I'm gonna
for
be like, did
2016
Ubisoft
series?
make Halo? I don't know. Like,
Is there a Rabbids game?
That's what I'm thinking.
Or
But
show.
what game would it even be? All I know is
Um,
Rayman versus Rabbids.
the problem with quiz games like this is I'm so tempted to just start Googling things, and I'm
I
like,
know that's the problem.
no.
Yeah,
That's
stop
cheating.
doing them. Jake, what would you like to guess here? You're currently in the lead.
Series adapted games released 2016. Persona 5.
Did they
Persona
make a
5.
series about that?
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is
Persona 5.
Wow.
The animation. It wasn't very good, but it did come out.
okay.
Man.
So that's the name.
What clue was that for? Oh, did we get the clue for that?
Masked people fighting
Okay.
corruption in Tokyo.
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can
Man,
you
you
give
kept your
me-
face so straight.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
I saw it.
Man.
Yeah, I like reacted and I was like, oh no. I know they'll know I'm a weeb.
Everyone will know if
Um,
they see Jake excited.
See, and they'll be like, oh, it's some weeb shit. It must be Persona.
If you want bonus points, you can guess the name of the series in the year. You already guessed the name of the series. Do you want final answer for that?
Yeah, final answer for that.
Okay. Year.
2018?
Final answer.
Final answer.
All right.
Damn.
4 bonus
Whoa.
points. So that is 11 points total for that guess from
Damn.
Jake.
Let's
Nicely
go.
done. Ben,
Nobody
with
could
2
even come back.
strikes.
He won. It's over.
All right. I'm gonna just just throw me 2 hints for the last section.
Okay, 2 hints for the last section. Let's go with Duel. No, let's go with let's start with this one.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Did Ubisoft make a Yu-Gi-Oh game?
Wait, maybe.
We're gonna go with build
The TV show came
empires,
first.
Build empires and new worlds, balancing discovery and strategy. That's
He
the
said
first hint.
civilization. No, I'm just kidding.
Pause.
Yep.
New
And then
Empires,
the
New Worlds.
second one I will get is or I will give you is command heroes and creatures in magical lands.
That's so vague.
Oh,
that could
boy.
be any video game
Um,
ever made.
all right. What was the first hint again? Sorry, could you say that?
Build empires in new worlds, balancing discovery and strategy.
I did already say Civ, but Civ is not a Ubisoft game. Did they?
Nope.
What Ubisoft has made some strategy games. I can't remember. Did they make? Wait. Did Ubisoft make Spore? Or publish Spore? Did they
That's
make a
on you,
Spore
Ben.
video game? Oh. This feels like another one of those games that I'm completely wrong on.
I feel like Spore might be Firaxis again.
No, same company. I don't know.
Oh, technically, we're in 3 clue category now because Jake
give me
started
a
the new
third
round.
one, then.
We'll give you a third clue. Gods and warriors clash in epic tales of power.
Again, pretty vague.
Ben, you're probably going to be really mad about
I am.
over half the titles in
I
this
bet
category.
there's like half of the titles in this category I've played, and I totally know. I'm like trying to think through strategy games I've played, and I don't know.
All right, I need a guess. What are you going to go with?
I'm gonna be wrong and say Spore.
Final answer?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Alex was close.
Do I have
It's not
permission? To,
Firaxis.
do I
it's
have permission?
Maxis.
I was gonna say, do I have permission to look up who made Spore?
EA Games made Spore.
Yay!
You got any more clues for this category?
For this category? We'll go with Duel for Cursed Sword with heroes and legends alike. Cyber battles in a networked world revisited. And for your third clue, you'll get command the battlefield in strategic World War II scenarios.
Okay.
They're all so vague.
I'm
They
going to
have to
say Company of Heroes.
Company of Heroes.
Final answer?
Yes. Dang.
No.
That's a strike.
Oh, great. I'm out of this game. I can start Googling
Wait,
stuff.
it's back to me? No.
It is back to you, Chad. Only one category left. Company of Heroes was published by, let's see, there's multiple people here. Sega, THQ. THQ is probably the main publisher.
THQ. Okay.
Can the next hint be like a list of Ubisoft games?
I've given literally all the hints. I'll give them all again. Gods and warriors clash in epic tales of power. Duel for the cursed sword with heroes and legends alike. Build empires and worlds, balancing discovery and strategy. Command heroes and creatures in magical lands. Cyber battles in a networked world revisited. Or command the battlefield in strategic World War II scenarios.
Yeah, that doesn't help me.
I feel like the revisited part of the cyber battle one is important. But I can't.
Is it? They didn't make Syndicate is all I can think of. There was a remake of Syndicate, but I don't think it was Ubisoft. I'm pretty sure that was EA. Or some... I mean, it could have been Ubisoft. I don't actually
feel
know.
like an EA game.
But what... Okay. What was that game? This is driving me fucking crazy. It was that game with the guy, his name was like Aiden. He like hacked stuff with his phone. It was like a GTA clone.
Oh,
Watch
Watch
Dogs?
Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs! I knew Dogs was in the name. It was driving me crazy.
His name was Aiden.
That's why you knew
knew
so
that.
much about the game, but I didn't know the fucking title.
That's like me the other day when I was calling out who was one shot in Fortnite. And I was like, Abel's one shot. The dude's he's the Weekend. That's his skin bundle. But I said Abel's a one shot. I don't even know where that came from.
Guesses, Chad?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna steal that. I'm just gonna say Ubisoft, Tabletop, Watch Dogs.
Final answer?
Why not? Final answer.
It's
Alright.
not.
It is not.
Jake, how do you have no
Jake.
X's yet?
Because I'm fucking good, baby.
Well, you've got this game in the bag
It's
pretty
got
much at this
35
point,
points.
so...
Yeah, but I don't know this one.
Watch Dogs was in fact published by Ubisoft, for what it's worth. There is
I knew it
not
was
a
Ubisoft.
game.
I didn't think there was,
A board game,
honestly.
There's a
But-
board game on Board Game Geek called Dogs. So, it's
That's
close.
close. that's very similar. A tactical World War II game or a game about a cursed sword? A cursed sword.
There's like no games with cursed swords.
I don't know what Ubisoft is made about swords.
This is the problem. We avoid Ubisoft games like the plague, so it makes it difficult.
I mean, more or
True.
less, yeah. No, that's not.
I mean, most of their games are just Assassin's Creed, so
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't think there's any cursed swords in Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna go with Syndicate. Final answer. I'm almost certain
Didn't
that's
you already
wrong.
guess Syndicate here?
He is
I
not.
said it off turn and nobody took it. Yeah. Okay.
That is published by EA Games.
I knew it. I called it.
yeah.
Damn it.
Ben, you're out. Alex, you can't take the W here, but you can put some more points on the board if you want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess Beyond Good and Evil as an option, maybe.
That's good. Was there a hint related to Beyond Good and Evil?
I don't know.
That's a fair point, but it's a really good guess.
It was another franchise I thought of.
It was, yeah.
Let me check. I just don't want to. You guys are naming a whole bunch of stuff that are outside of the. Ooh. Beyond Good and Evil?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I think
Oh
I'm going
my
to give
God.
this to you.
Oh.
You made a board game.
Yeah, I believe it is based on the same thing. It might not be based on the same thing.
Oh.
Take it back. Take it away from
Yeah, it's a strike.
Oh,
That's
no.
a third strike. Jake, I thought it was based on that, but I think it is something else. There is a game called Anima Beyond Good and Evil, but I don't think it's based on the Beyond Good and Evil series.
I don't think it is. There's something with gods and kings.
I mean, you got the W. If you just want to say,
I
give me
do.
2 strikes and we'll call it.
I'll
That's
go
fine.
with Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Okay.
Oh.
Because there's
Final
gods
answer?
in that. Final answer.
You still have 1 strike.
I still
Another
have
guess?
one. I have nothing. Just give me the strike.
It's 3
There
strikes.
were so many. What does Ubisoft make?
I
Is
know,
Black
right?
and White a
No.
thing?
Black and White is a thing. Is it Ubisoft?
I don't know.
It was Peter Molyneux, right? So I assumed it would be Lion Head.
Lion Gate.
Yeah. Lion.
Maybe.
Lion Gate.
Is it Lion Gate? Is it not
Lion Gate.
Lions Gate? That's the
Lion's
movies, right? Isn't
Head.
it? Lion's Head. I'm
Lion's
just
Head.
gonna.
Do you want me to walk you through all of them real quick?
Please do.
Yeah.
All
Sure.
right. Here's the options we had for remastered games. Moby Score 8.8 plus. We had Metroid Prime remastered, of course.
Oh, sure.
We also have The Last of Us remastered, which was guessed. For series adapted games, Jake, you could have gotten this 2 categories. Persona 5, 8.8.
Oh yeah.
Was Witcher not there?
And also The Last of Us. The Witcher is not there. It is an
Interesting.
8.7.
Wow.
Yes.
That was the
Brutal.
first thing I was planning on guessing, and then it got taken quick.
Tabletop adapted games, we have God of War. Alex, I'm disappointed you've played this.
Didn't somebody steal that category before I could get there?
Oh, I guess that's true. Jake guessed. Well,
If
I
it
think
was
Jake
me,
guessed
he had
that
a shot
second
at
round.
it.
You had an opportunity to guess God of War.
I took
'Cause I-
Last of Us Remastered because it was the easiest thing on the board.
That
You know
was
that
really
does
easy.
make sense.
We also have a guess that you made elsewhere. We have Company of Heroes. Also, Chad's going to be mad. Gears of War. He didn't think of that.
Mm.
And last but not least, Bloodborne. For remastered games released 2016, there are several on here. Day of the Tentacle remaster,
Oh.
BioShock the Collection, Darksiders War Mastered Edition, Battlezone 98 Redux, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, Halo Wars Definitive Edition, Wild Guns Reloaded, and Deadlight Director's Cut.
Okay,
Wow.
I'm not mad because what Gears head plays a board game?
I know.
Great point.
For Series Adapted Games 2016, whoops, we'll get back to that. That's Rayman. Don't pay attention to that. Let me swap
What's
that
the
out.
Rayman series?
For Series Adapted 2016, we have, of course, Persona 5, which Jake got. We also have Pokemon Sun and Moon, which technically came out right after the games were released.
The show came out after the game.
It did come out after the games were released.
Kind of wild. Okay.
Okay.
We also have Tales
Would that
of
actually be a
Berseria.
true adaptation, though, or is that just Pokemon making more Pokemon?
I would argue that's not an adaptation.
It
6
does
of one,
have-
half dozen of the other. I don't know.
Yeah, it has the title. So I was like, if it includes the title, I'm going to say, if it's just Pokemon and it's like, oh, this is the season, sure.
I'm sorry, Beyond Good and Evil shared the same title.
Kinda.
Tales of Berseria, not sure how to say it. And last but not least, we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, Utawararumino.
I should have known that one.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't get that, Ben. I know you love Mutinuro Naru.
I'm going to be honest, just based on the picture there, it looks like a game I would have played at some point.
It's Utawararumuno. So Utawararumuno. Mask
That's
of
probably
Truth.
perfectly correct, yeah.
I'm sure it's exactly correct, phonetically. For 2016
Mask of
Tabletop Adapted Games, we of course have Stardew Valley.
Oh, shit. They did make a tabletop game of that.
Yes, they did.
Dark Souls 3, good guess, Chet. Doom. Yes, in fact, there is a tabletop game for Doom.
That's fun.
Wow.
Super Hot. There is a card game for Super Hot.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
Master of Orion, which I don't think any of us have ever heard of or played.
How
I think
do they
it's
treat the slow-mo and Super Hot tabletop?
And last but not least, a game released just at the end of last year, Dead by Daylight, a board game. Weird.
Very weird.
Very weird. Remastered games published by Ubisoft. We have Rayman 3, Hoodlum Havoc.
Rayman existed.
Assassin's 3 Remastered, which we guessed, and Heroes of Might and Magic 3 HD Edition. Series adapted games, Rayman, and Mega Man Battle Network.
Oh, there was a Mega Man show.
An anime. That
They
was
own
a
Mega
good
Man,
cartoon.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
I didn't know
and then, of
Ubisoft
course,
owned them.
the extras that you guys guessed.
No,
and last but not
Mega Man's
least,
Capcom.
This is where I'm
Ben,
going to get mad, I
your
assume.
favorite category, Tabletop
Mega Man is
Games,
Capcom.
publisher Ubisoft. We have Age of Mythology,
Should have known that.
Oh, okay.
Soul Calibur 4.
Ubisoft makes Soul Calibur? There's
They didn't
no
make them all.
fucking way.
They didn't make them all, but they published
Also,
Soul
wait,
Calibur
Soul Calibur,
4.
there was a board game?
Yes, there was.
Wild.
It's a card game. It's like a fighter card game.
Weird.
We also have Anno 1701 and Anno 1800.
I'm not surprised there's a board game, but I...
Ugh. We have literally any of the series of Heroes of Might and Magic. Because they are all board games, essentially.
Wow.
Mega
does
Man
make
Battle
sense.
Network, yet again.
Okay.
And last but not least, Panzer General Allied Assault, which was in fact an Xbox arcade game that was turned into a board game a year later.
Man. A lot
There's
of picks,
several
a lot
in there, I
of
should've
weird
known.
ones, though.
A lot of weird ones.
I
Good job,
legit,
though,
I
guys.
thought Soul Calibur, and I was like, Ubisoft doesn't make Soul Calibur. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Do you think that the Dead by Daylight board game creators played Betrayal on the House and Hill and were like, we just want the part where we're betraying, like, to start
Probably.
right away?
That would make
I
sense.
bet.
I could see that. Nice job, Jake, our winner, 35 points. You will be crowned, of course, Chad's temporary best friend.
What an honor.
Well played.